DIKO is a secure, reliable, and feature-filled electronic document record management system that can support your end-to-end data requirements completely. It offers a knowledge repository to protect and manage the captured information. In this video, we'll be going over some of the basic functions of DIKO. We'll be going over the following topics: the difference between the corporate folder and the personal folder, some configurable options, adding a new document, uploading multiple items at once, adding a new folder, adding a new URL, adding a new shortcut, and functions that an admin has, or full permissions. First, as soon as you log into DIKO as an admin, you'll notice that there are three folders in the main folder library, respectively corporate, personal, and projects template folders. The corporate folder is where everyone with permission can see the folders. It is a shared work environment between everyone. The personal folder is your private personal workspace, where even administrators cannot access. The templates folder is a function we will go over in the advanced video for DIKO functions. Under System Configuration is where you can manage and change many DIKO settings like archived files' location, scheduled email send time, default replace version, password expiry days, password pattern and description, enabling expiry date, site logo, and showing search details. You can also set up System SMTP, System Email Contents, enabling watermark, and email capture setup. Adding a new document will be under New Item on the top left of the main screen. You can browse a file from your local computer inside Attachment, browse a path inside DIKO for the file to reside in, choose a document name, if unspecified will be the same as the file's original name. Optionally, you can add some properties like description, keywords, and classification. These properties help your files be more categorized and organized, and it also makes your file easier to search for, which may help if you have a big knowledge base. You can dictate whether a document is searchable or not. This is useful for when you have a document that is purely for storage and you do not want the file to be indexed, as it may just be excess information in the search results. We have display category here, which is to add attributes as categories. Let's take a look at staff record. Here you can see attribute names and attribute values. They can help you sort and search documents. We will demonstrate this more in the category attributes section in the advanced DIKO video. Lastly, there is expiry date, which allows you to set a date for when your documents expire. Next, we have multi-upload, also under New Item. This will take you to the following screen, where you can drag and drop or click the space to upload multiple items at once. Beware there is a limit though. Choose a folder and click Upload and you are done. Adding a new folder, also under New Item. Just like New Document, you can browse a location for the folder to be created in and give it a folder name. Optionally, you can give it some properties to help categorize the folder. Properties such as description, keywords, and classification. There is also the display category, which adds an extra category and folder view for all your documents, which helps with categorizing and organizing. Template folders and inherent template permission will be covered in the advanced section, but it is also a function to save a lot of time by creating a folder template that can be replicated easily without having to create layers and layers of folders. Lastly, we have add shortcut and add URL. The basic properties are the same as add folder and add document, but URL allows you to have a convenient link inside DIKO. Shortcut is a convenient shortcut to a document that may be layers of folders in that can be easily accessed. For shortcut, you just add a target document from anywhere in your corporate library and a location for the shortcut to appear in. Lastly, we are going to talk about the functions that a user with full permission has. Permission is a function that we will go over in the advanced DIKO functions video. For now, we will just assume the role of an admin which has all permissions. If we go to the corporate library and choose a file to right-click, we can see all of the functions. Browse content is to browse content. Download original lets you download the original extension of the file. Copy, cut, move, delete, print does exactly that. Check out is what you do to avoid conflict between editing. Add shortcut also does exactly that. New version is to add a new version on top of the existing version of this file. It looks like this. You can choose the attachment from your local computer, alter its properties, and make it replace the version or not. Replace version, if checked to yes, will override all the existing versions and they will no longer be accessible. No means you will still open to view the older versions. Version history is also exactly that. You can see the older versions and even open them up to view. Send link to email is to share the document via email. It looks like this. This allows you to send the attachment as link, PDF, or original file. We will talk more about link sharing in the advanced section. Get shareable link generates a shareable link for you to share for users to access DIKO. Audit trail is a recorded history of all the activities done to this document. It is not removable and serves as evidence on a bad day. Permission will be covered in a later video, but the gist of it is that it can manage groups of users or single users and give them permissions based on their roles. Roles is another subject to be covered later. Properties looks like this, and you can edit some of the fields in here to help with your organization, like if you uploaded via multi-upload and did not have a chance to change certain properties. Last is immediate archive, which will archive your files to a designated location. It will first ask whether you want to remove the files after archiving, the purpose of which is to serve as housekeeping for your knowledge base. If your files are too old and not regularly accessed, but you still want to keep a record of it, you can use this housekeeping function. Next, it will let you choose whether to archive the latest version only or archive all of the older versions. To sum it up, in this video we learned the basics of DIKO. We learned the difference between the corporate folder, the personal folder, and the template folder. We learned some configurable options. We learned how to add a new document, a new folder, a new URL, a new shortcut, and uploading multiple items. We also learned the functions of full permission.